So students, during this civil war, it was not a, we cannot ignore this civil war. It was a major incident. It was a massive incident took place in Sri Lanka. Thousands of people died in this civil war. They fought for their right, just as in South Africa. It had happened during the time of colonial period, British colony, imperialism, and Nelson Mandela, he fought for his right. And he was in prison approximately for 30 years, more than 28 years, only for right. And that was the segregation, that means the racial feelings, discrimination between black and white. So wherever you see in history, whether that is the medieval period, whether that is the modern period, struggle, movement, agitation, revolt, these are the common factors. And why do people struggle? Why do people start movement? Why do people revolt? Unnecessary, why they should? They should revolt, they should revolt, or they will revolt, they do revolt for their rights itself. And whenever their demands or rights, those are fulfilled, they are happy, they are satisfied, there will be no revolt, there will be no revolutionary activities, there will be no unrestness or political unrestness. So during this time when civil war broke out in Sri Lanka, that politically, economically, socially, Sri Lanka was totally broken. Downfall took place in 3 fields. Means downfall took place, 3 fields means political, social and economical. Huge, massive downfall took place during this phase, that is the civil war. So after that, when civil war was over, agreement and treaty took place, settlement took place. Now everything is going normal. Government has been formed, and Tamils also, they have got the rights as per their demand. So this is the history of Sri Lanka, and previously I discussed about Belgium. So guys, on the basis of some part is still remaining in my next lecture, I will complete this chapter, because I don't want to exaggerate this chapter unnecessarily. So on the basis of my lecture, today's lecture, my teaching, you please note down 5 questions. First question: what is the term meant by power sharing? Already you have noted down, you can memorize. What is the term meant by power sharing? Question number 2: depict any 3 features of Belgian government. That means you have to read that chapter. Chapter means that part. On the basis of today's lecture, and also I have given a question, because whole chapter you have to read. So depict any 3 features of Belgian government. Question number 3: why Tamils demanded their rights in Sri Lanka? So you have to take the reference of the migration and their settlement, colonial period, in brief. Why Tamils demanded their rights in Sri Lanka? Question number 4. 1, 2, 3, and this is question number 4. In which year Sri Lanka became independent state? in which year Sri Lanka became independent state? I already discussed in my very first when I started my teaching. So at first only I told you that in which year Sri Lanka became independent state. And the next question is, which religion is practiced in Sri Lanka in majority? That also I taught you. Just now I have taught you. Which religion is practiced in Sri Lanka in majority? Now this is the last question. I think the numbering you are doing. Why civil war broke in Sri Lanka in 1980s? Small s, 1980, small s. Why civil war broke in Sri Lanka in 1980s? So you have to write point wise. You can write, that means 1 2 3 4 A B C D, Roman number 1 2, point wise you can write, or if you want to write in paragraph you can write. So guys, this much for the day, and if you have followed or if you have heard my lecture today, you can easily answer all these questions. Guys, numbering, I hope that you have noted down, because numbering I didn't mention the question numbers. Okay, you have noted down definitely. So accordingly you answer all these questions. So till then, take care of yourself, stay home, stay safe, God bless you, bye bye.